Hello, my name is Tyson Faffy, and I'm going to show you how to use GarageBand to upload music onto your website. I'm going to come down here into my icons, and I'm going to pick the GarageBand guitar, click on it, and a window pops up, and you can see that there's lots of different choices. You could do piano, you can do an electric guitar, you can use your voice and sing. What we're going to use here is we're going to use the icon with loops. Once you highlight the choice you want to use, come down here and click Choose. When this window pops up, you're going to save it as whatever you want to name it. We're going to name it Website. Alright, so we have Website, and we're going to Create. Once you press Create, the GarageBand screen comes up. In the top left corner over here, it's where your tracks are going to be stacking up as you produce your music here, and in the middle is the measures of music, so you can edit and mix your songs together smoothly. And in this last column is the different types of loops, all your different choices of music: rock and blues, urban, world. And what we're going to do is we're going to use this icon before we choose a music type, and this is going to break it down into columns, which is a really easy tool for the GarageBand here. And again, we have all the music types. You can go by genres, you can go with instrument, mood, or favorites. And what I'm going to do is we're going to by genre. We're going to click on that, and the next column opens up, genre, and you have all the different types: country, jazz, rock and blues, urban. So we're going to go with urban. When you click urban, the third column opens up, and you can scroll through here. You have all the urban choices, or it even breaks it down even a little bit more specifically. And what we're going to use is, we're just going to go with, yeah, let's go with cheerful. There's 41 choices, and cheerful comes up. And over here is an important thing to notice: is this is the amount of time that is going to be for your song. So for instance, right here, this one only has 8 beats, so it's really short. It's not going to be very useful if you want to make a long song behind your website. So what we're going to try is, why don't we use this one here, which is 31 seconds, and we can sample it by clicking on it. You can hear what you're going to use. Alright, that sounds pretty good. So click it again to stop it from playing, and then what I'm going to do is, if that's what I want, I'm going to click and drag it all the way over to the first measure. And you can see in tracks our jingle came up, and this, you can change the volume, you can change the balance. Alright, and this is only going to be 30 seconds long, so we want to try to make this a little bit longer for our website. So I'm going to scroll over to the end of the song, up in the measures here, and let's try to find another song that we could edit and put next to this one so it lasts over a minute. Let's go through some choices here. Fireside. Let's listen to this one. Alright, that sounds a little too slow, so I'm going to stop that. Here's another long one. Let's hear what this one is. Okay, that sounds pretty good. So I'm going to stop that. I click and drag this one in, and when I drag it, I want to overlap the ending of the first song, first track, and we're going to try to mix it into our second track here. And if we want to sample that, go up here to your measures bar, and you click, and your red bar comes out, and that shows you where you are in the song. Let's drag it back a little bit. You can scroll down here and press play to see how well this is mixed. Alright, I'm going to pause that for a second. It might be a little too much of a jump, So I'm going to drag my second song over a little bit just to make a smoother mix. Let's hear it one more time. Oh, missed the triangle. Alright, drag that back, and now let's hear how this mixes. Alright, I like that a little better. So when you have the song you like, which I think this should be long enough, we are now going to save this, and we're going to click on share. Alright, and we're going to send it to iTunes. When it comes up, you have a choice of many different things here: iTunes playlist, artist name, composer name, album name. We're going to leave everything the same just to make it easy because it's all my music and from my website. And now we're going to click share. Give it a minute to upload, and it instantly starts playing once it's there, and you can actually wait and listen to your whole song. Or we know this is good since we already sampled it earlier, so we're going to pause that, and we're going to minimize this screen, and we're going to minimize GarageBand. I'm going to pull up my web page here, and here's my welcome page, and over in the right column you have different choices, and we're going to click on audio, and you can see iTunes comes up. So on iTunes we're actually going to do a search for a website, and website comes up, and I'm going to click, I've done this a couple times, and we're going to click this website, I'm going to play it, and that's the song we choose. So now we're going to drag this onto our welcome page, and it asks for an image. This image is just so people who are visiting your website, they can find it and play the music. So I'm going to go into my photos, I'm going to scroll through, I'm going to go with a picture of my son. So I click on that, and this one with his hand in his mouth. Looks kind of cute. Drag and click and drag that picture. We're going to make it a little smaller so it fits the screen much nicer, and we'll place it right here. This looks good. And now I'm going to publish site, click on that, and continue. Give it a minute. Alright, click on continue. And when it's ready, it should just give it a little bit more time. It's uploading the music. And when it's ready, a screen should pop up here. And there we go. So visit site now. We're going to try that, see how it worked out. Let's give this a minute to load. And you can see my son's photo with his hand in his mouth. And I'm going to press play. And you can hear the music while you visit my website. Alright, it's that simple. Hopefully everything was easy for you here, and it's really easy to work with GarageBand. Thank you very much.